Students ready for the start of set number 2. If I looked at the bracket right, which nothing says I did, it looks like there's a total of 3 games possible tonight. The winner of this game plays the Momentum teams they're playing. I believe it's orange and blue playing over there. Well, it looks like it's a Crossfire and a Momentum team. So I'm probably wrong. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I guess Crossfire beat Orange, so it's Momentum Navy against Crossfire 11 SL1 on the court behind, just in the background over there. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And here we are playing Crossfire SR1. Some of the parents here tell me we've had, I guess it'd be a rubber match. Says we've won one and lost one, they believe. So we will see what happens in the all-important playoff game here. This is the one for all the marbles. Nobody told me there's going to be marbles involved. I might have played. So you're getting ready to start here shortly. It looks like we're starting now. Looks like Merjim is going to start for us. I know, as you can see on the floor, there's all kinds of taped lines. The white line is the edge of the court. That blue taped line that goes across the back of the court is the step-in line. So at 11s, 12s, and I think possibly 13s, I can't remember, you can step in up to that blue line to serve. Actually, if you look on the right side of the court closest to you, that short line, real short line that stops, is probably the actual blue line, but I think they're going with the one that goes across the court. That ball's not coming back. We have their second ace with 2-0. Trying to help you all figure out what's going on here a little bit as we go. If you have any questions, you're welcome to add them. Put them in the Facebook page. I watched that. I can try to answer some questions if you have some on one of the future broadcasts. Hopefully, I think I've got this microphone now for the games. I know when we traveled to Peoria, I'm not sure. I believe us and the 16s are both playing. Not too sure about the crossovers. We may have some guest announcers on some of those games. Picked up in the back and play to the outside and over. That ball into the net. Going to be the first Crossfire point, 3-1. The serve is going to be out. 4-1. Lucy is going to libero serve. The libero, the girls in the different jerseys, the libero can come in and out at any time without using one of the subs. But they can only serve in one spot in the back, and they can only play the back row. Ball's not going to finish going over the net. It's going to be 4-2. Broadcasters just call it libero. I believe it's technically called libero, but we're from Jefferson County, so it's libero. It's going to be in. It's going to be an ace, 4-3. So I am correct. There's one more game after this. Win, play, lose, done. Picked up in the back. That's going to be an ace. That's going to tie us back up at 4. Excuse me. Crossfire put the ball in play deep in the back. Mersham is going to play that up. Out in the middle. That Crosby's going to send that ball over. That ball's not coming over the net. 5 for Southsiders. Got some substitutions going on over there. The substitutions that are going on over there right now are what you would call charged substitutions. The team gets 15 substitutions per game, per set. The Barrows, the girls in the white jerseys, can sub in and out whenever they want. Does not charge against those 15 subs. There's an ace. Excuse me. Apologize, I'm not too sure how much that's coming through. I'm doing my best to keep it out of the microphone. So there's your substitution education for the day. There's another ace. 7-4. Genevieve coming back to serve this ball. She'll use a little bit of the step in. Another ace. 8-4. Picked up in the back. Excuse me. Picked up in the middle, push to the middle. Mersham's going to free ball that over. Outside, middle. Crosby pushes that ball. Little bit of confusion. And that'll result in a point. 5-8. It's an ace. 8-6. That's going to be another ace. 8-7. Ball is going to come off the platform and tie us up at 8. Crosby. Be free ball over. Amelia. It's going to come back into the bench. 9-8. There's a ball that's not going to come back. It's 10-8. Picked up in the middle. Push to the right side, and that's not going to come back. 11-8. Ball going to the back. That's going to be an ace. 12-8. Timeout, Crossfire. This game has pretty much seemed to almost be serves. It's been aces from side to side or a service error. Both these teams have got some pretty strong players. All right, we are going to have Amelia put this ball into play. Amelia into the back. Push to the back middle. Brought over Lucy. Out. It was a good play, good spot, good try. Just went a little bit wide to that outside. Picked up in the back. Push to the Lucy. Immersion. Crosby's going to go long. 12-10. It's a service error into the net. 13-10. Crosby with an ace. I'm working names out as we go here. Got to keep the old roster up in front of me. I remember my name most of the time if I don't have it written on me. Picked up in the middle. Pushed to the middle back. Free ball. Couple communication error. 15-10. Hopefully you guys don't mind the dad humor. It's bleed over from the 16s. Crosby put the ball into play. Up in the middle. Push to the back. That's going to go wide cross. 16-10. Picked up the front. That's not going to come back. 17-10. Some strong serves here. Crosby's going to put the ball into play. Picked up in the back. Free ball. That's going to find its way down just in front of Crosby in the back. 17-11. And there's a libero switch we were talking about. Emily's coming in for Crosby. Crosby goes out. Emily comes in. We don't have to wait for a sub. We don't get charged a sub. There's going to be a ace. 17-12. Oh. Picked up in the back. Not going to be playable. 17-13. We have the libero sub while the coach talks to the libero. They swap each other out. Lucy's back in the back. Sometimes that sub, just to have a talk, is a good move, and sometimes the players, as you get older, they start to target players that are having problems. It's better to get them out because sometimes you just get in a funk with a certain serve and you get them out of the game. 17-15. We have a sub. No, we're not going to have a sub. Picked up into the timeout. Followed by PAO, Southsiders. Play trying to provide a little bit of insight here as the game goes. Talked about the liberos and we've talked about the subs. There'll be a quiz after the game. Can't turn your TV off until you pass. Crossfire will put this ball into play. Picked up in the back. Bergam alley. Put that ball over. Free ball coming back. A little too short. Jane just couldn't quite get there. That's going to tie us up at 17. Nice free ball back over. That's not coming back. 18-17. It was a good year. I remember it well. 18-17. And Adeline will put the ball into play. Picked up in the middle. Head over. Up in the back, middle. It's going to be a free ball over. And it's going to be free ball back. There's a ball. It's not coming back. It's 19-17. Another terminology that's used is free ball. Sometimes, especially when you get older, a little bit older, you'll hear them yell free. Means the ball is out of system and they're typically bumping the pass over, which is generally a little bit easier to play. Free ball not coming. 2017. So typically in a system, you have a serve-receive ball is passed to the setter. The setter sets a hitter, and then there's a hit. It's considered an in-system ball. Obviously, at this age, you're not quite getting to that point yet, although they're learning that. So a free ball is when they bump the ball over and they don't go through that system in order to make that play. It's going to be a point for Crossfire, 2018. There's an ace, 2019. There's some kind of a discussion about rotation on the Crossfire side. We have a brief pause while we get this sorted out. Trying to figure out where everybody's supposed to be based on they call it the book. It's actually just a sheet of paper. The scorebook which is where they keep the rotations and the scoring. All right, looks like we got the scorebook issue figured out. Crossfire puts us back into play, picked up in the back, pushed to the outside. Actually, across the net. Free ball coming over. Picked up by the libero in the back, but that's not going to make it back. There was a heck of a play over there by Adeline to try to keep that ball in play, make it playable. She just wasn't quite able to get it up enough, give somebody else enough time to get over to it. So we're going to go tied up, going into the back into the red zone, as we call it. Final 5 points. Crossfire will be the first one to break into the red zone. 20-21. This is the crucial point of the game. You got to stick out in front here. There's a service error. What's going to tie us up? Bergham's going to put that in the middle. Can get pushed to the outside. Rolled over. Free ball coming back from the libero. Allie. Allie going to have to hit that over the net. That's not going to be playable. Going to be 21-22. Got to stay on it. This is the important time. So especially at this 11's age, it's very important to get that serve back. The serve can be crucial. Picked up in the back. Free ball going over. Gonna get rolled over. Picked up. We're gonna get set outside. It's gonna get hit back. And it's gonna find its way to the floor. 21-23. Timeout, PAO. If you're just joining us, you're in the tense moments here as we get into the red zone. 21-23 is your score. Again, this is for all the marbles. If I'd have been told there was marbles, I would be playing. Instead, they're going to get the marbles. We're coming back out of this timeout. 21-23 the score. I believe PAO has taken both their timeouts. I think Crossfire's taken one. Serve coming back. Picked up. Push to the middle. It's going to be hit bat. Long. Set point. In this first set. So you have to win by 2. 25 or greater. First to win by 2. That's going to be an ace. That'll be the first set to Crossfire. So we will go into set number 2. Crossfire up 1-0. Now this is the best of 3. First 2 sets to 25, win by 2. Last set, should it be needed, is to 15, win by 2. So the coach is discussing with the girls over there. Coming up with a game plan for this next set. We can't get back on track. The girls kind of came out steamrolling out of the beginning, and then it just kind of turned back down and lost the momentum, and the Crossfire picked it up on the backside. Well played game, well fought game. Both teams had a lot of good serves and a lot of aces. PAO is down 0-1 to Crossfire. We wipe the slate clean. We get to start all over, and we get to have another game. Check in from Director Nathan, checking on the PAO team. See how we're doing. Check in from another moody mom. I'd say I've just had a check in from another moody mom walking by. That'd be Mandy. Libero comes in. Thought you were instructed to come over and pay the broadcasters. First serve will be a service error. Bring us 1-0 PAO. Mersham will put the ball into play in the back. Picked up. Free ball coming over. It's going to come off the side of her hand. That's going to be playable, and it's 1-1. Crossfire to put the ball into play. Picked up in the back. That's not coming back. 1-2. Crossfire serves the ball in the net. It'll tie us back at 2. Allie will come back to serve. Picked up in the middle. Outside, hit over. That would almost technically be an in-system ball. There's a good hit by Marsham over. Finds the opening in the bottom, in the middle, and it's 3-2. Alley in the middle. Some middle free ball coming over. Marsham. Pushed over by Amelia. And over by Crosby. Picked up in the back by Alley. 3-3. Tie game. The service error. 4-3 PAO. We got subs coming in. Believe it's the first one for PAO. All right, now Mia can put the ball into play. Served before they told her to serve. That was what the holdup was. They were still subbing over here. Picked up in the back. Hit over by Crosby. Played but not over. 5-3 PAO. Picked up. Free ball coming over. Tried to play that out of the net. Not successful. It's 5-4. Another sub working on over there. Genevieve in. Mia is out. Crossfire. The ball into play. Another service error. 6-4. The first one's through the first third of the way. Not third, never mind. Wrong set. Picked up. Good job. Oh, they're going to call in the net. Six, 5 your score. Crossfire puts it into play. Free ball going back over, dump back, push back over. That's not coming back. 7-5 is your score. Crosby deep in the back. Free ball over. Back and in. It's going to catch the back inside of that line. Eight, 5. Crossfire. Good serve on the middle. Hit over. Picked up by Crosby. Just out. I lost my screen. Amelia puts that over. Picked up. Free ball back. Crosby. Mersham. And then we have Alley puts that over. Picked up by Crosby. Mersham. Amelia down the line, but out. Eight, 6 is your score. Picked up by the libero on the back. It's over, free ball over. Dumped back down. Nobody was there to pick it up. Crossfire. The service error. 9-7. Got Adeline coming in for Genevieve. I'm sorry. They moved on me. Mia coming in for Genevieve. Adeline coming in for Allie. Serve over the net. Push to the outside. Free ball coming over. Up by Allie. Mersham. Allie hits that over. Nice hitting in the middle. Mersham. Allie hits that ball over again. Those last two balls have been in system based on what we were talking about earlier. The serve, receive, setter, and a hit. Serve, receive, setter, and a hit. That's your in-system ball. Serve. Up short in the middle. You get hit a little bit far from a little far back, and it's not going to make it. 7-11. It's Slurpee time. 7-11. Go get your Slurpees. This program is sponsored by Melted Slurpees. That ball's not going to go back. 11-8 is your score. Picked up in the middle. Free ball to the outside. Allie with a good hit. So these young girls are just starting to learn this game, starting to put some of the things that they learn in action. Allie's had some pretty good hits out of the front. Mersham is going to put the ball into play. Deep on the left. Push to the middle. Picked up. Set. Hit. There's an in-system ball again. PAO's doing a really good job of getting those serve-receive passes in, making them playable for that setter, and that overpass found its way to the ground. Made itself a point over there. It's going to be in and an ace, 14-8. Mersham will put the ball into play here again. Deep in the right. It's going to be dumped over, and it's going to get dropped down with a little bit of miscommunication. Two girls both going for the same ball. Happens a lot when a ball gets dumped right between two. Not a whole lot you can do about it. 14-9. Looking through the back half. There's an ace right into an open spot in the back. Put into play, picked up by Mersham. Miscommunication. The ball falls between two of them. Lindsay over there telling me to stay aggressive, call the balls, talk. Something most 11-year-old girls are good at. Picked up in the back. Free ball going over. (14-12). Crossfire will put this ball into play. Picked up it off the back of the platform. 14-13. Timeout, PAO. We have a few minutes just to calm down a little bit. Talk about calming themselves and paying attention to where they play the ball and thinking about what they're doing. Sometimes you get out there and get a little caught up in the moment of the game. You just need a little break, a little reset. Hope everybody is enjoying the broadcast. You mentioned it earlier, your stream should be very crystal clear. It should be in 4K right now. Can't speak for the audio, but the video should be good. Trying to bring a little bit of knowledge on the game as this goes. I actually brought the headset to have the microphone. I did not bring my earphones, so I keep forgetting I'm on the air. Picked up in the back. That's not going to make it through. It's going to be tied at 14. Serve ace. Gives Crossfire their first lead for a while, 14-15. Picked up in the back. It's going to be an overpass. Crossfire free ball coming over. Immersion. Amelia. Over to Allie. Immersion with a good play to get that ball across the net. She's turned on that ball a little too quick. Didn't make it over, and we're at 15. Allie's going to serve. Allie deep in the back right. It's a good serve going to the right side. Mersham. Allie. Good kill for Allie. Allie put this ball into play. That actually kill must have been Crosby. It couldn't be Allie. She's serving. Free ball over Mersham. Amelia puts that over Crosby. 17-15. Ooh, a little miss hit off that serve. Service error. 17-16. There's an ace. Ties us up at 17. Crossfire to put the ball into play. rolls over the net. 18-17. Genevieve will come in for Mia. Jane's going to come in for Adeline. It's a matter of making the text on my iPad big enough that I can see it when I look down at it. Genevieve put this ball deep in the back. There's an ace. 19-17. We're approaching the red zone. See who can be the first to break the red zone. Genevieve put the ball into play. High in the back. It's going off the antenna. That'll be 20-17. PAO riding right up against the edge of the red zone. Ooh, Genevieve, a heck of a serve, but just didn't cross the net. 20-18. Picked up in the back. It's going to be an good try to keep that ball in play. A little bit of an overpass to the outside. She's almost able to get that up and make it playable to come back in. Out. Service error. Breaks the red zone for PAO. 21-19. Where we got to stay on them right here. So we lost a little bit of that momentum on the last one. It's a heck of a serve coming over. Free ball. Good job by Genevieve to get that ball back over. Shoots it back again. Genevieve. Mersham. Crosby puts that wide. 21-20. There's a service error. 22-20. Crosby's coming back to serve. That's going to be in. 23-20. Crosby will come back and put the ball into play. Picked up in the middle. Push to the middle. It's going to be on the line. 23-21. Yeah, it's right on the line. Picked up in the back. Alley. Free ball over. Picked up in the back. A strong hit. That's going to find the ground. We're going to go to set point 24-21. A couple of subs. Timeout, Crossfire. 24-21. If they can hang on to end this one, they'll go to a third set. First to 15 by 2. Serve put in the middle. Played back to the middle. Gonna be hit back. Out. There's the game. 25-21. And we are going to a third. Hang tight, folks. Gonna do a coin toss. Decide who gets to serve. And we are going to play yet another one. Ladies and gentlemen, we like to call this free volleyball. Get some extra volleyball going on. So I would assume Crossfire got the serve by the excitement over there. And the first serve necessarily matters, but it's the small things that get excited.
Do you always have to have an iPad? Do you need another iPad? Yeah, I'd like to.
This is the way the championship bracket should go down. Play it all the way out. The team's even as it can be. Looks like on the other side of the bracket, Team Momentum Navy won. So the winner of this match is going to play Team Momentum Navy. They beat Crossfire SL1 25-10, 25-10. So this game is going to every last bit of it you can get. All right, we're starting. I guess I could have paid attention to that. Picked up, free ball coming over. Libero picks that up in the back. Free ball. First point goes to Crossfire. Service error, 1-1. Bersham puts that ball into the play into the back. Free ball coming over. That's in. 1-2. Close play, took a chance, and Crossfire gets a point. Glad you all are here watching to see this game. Hopefully you're enjoying the picture. Picked up in the back. Free ball going off the side of the platform. 1-3. Crossfire will put this ball into play. Come off the front of the platform. Picked up, free ball. 1-5, PAO timeout. Try to get everybody calmed back down. Everybody was doing good. Yeah, I think everybody was getting a little anxious, a little bit excited. Try to slow the pace down. Get the girls to focus back where they need to be. And for those of you who aren't aware, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel and push the notification buttons, you'll get notified when we go live. Now, granted, there's two teams, the 11s and the 16th, that are both broadcast here, so you'll get notifications for either one. But when you know your team's playing, you'll get a notification to let you know we're starting. Excuse me. It was just a little bit short. 6-1. Let's fire. Put that ball in play. Over and out. 1-7. One eight. Picked up in the back. Free ball. One 9 your score. A little miscommunication up front. A little change. Picked up in the back. Bersham Genevieve sends a hard ball over. That ball is too close to the net. It's not coming back. 2-9. Lucy will put this ball into play. Serve back in the middle for an ace. 3-9. 11's game, this momentum can shift just like that. These serves are critical. Ball comes down on the PAO side. 3-10. Crosby with a hit down the middle. Picked up. Over. Crosby with a hit down the middle in the back. That's not going to come back. 4-10's your score. You got Jane coming in for Adeline. Genevieve with an ace in the back. 5-10. Genevieve is going to be long in the back left. 5-11. Crossfire serves short. 5-12 your score. It's first to 15 by 2. Crossfire's closing in on the backside over here. Gotta get the tide turn. There's a service error. 6-12. Definitely not out of reach by any means. You just got to keep them from getting any more points here so you can keep the pressure off you. 6-13. Ace by Crossfire. Set and match point number 1. Picked up in the back. Free ball, and that is it. Crossfire will win this one 2-1, and they will advance on. Thank you for watching. And until next time, see you later.